Hello, and welcome to Thought for Today, Good Friday. What's good about Good Friday, I used to think when I was little? It was a day off school, but we seemed to spend a lot of time in church, and there weren't any of the jolly songs I liked, just the sad hymns of Jesus dying painfully on a horrible cross. And in those days, I didn't even like hot cross buns. So, what's good? It may seem a weird place to start my thought today, but it's with football, as I was talking about at our Oakwood Church Zoom service last Sunday. I don't know whether any of you go in normal times to Elland Road. I've only been to one top class football match, and it was so long ago. It was when the top league was the First Division, not the Premier League, and it was at St James's Park in Newcastle. I can't even remember who they were playing, and it was a goalless draw. But what I remember is the crowd and its moods. At one moment, the ref was marvellous when he gave a good decision, pro Newcastle. Then in a few minutes, they were yelling at him when he refused Newcastle a penalty. No VAR then. Even my usual very quiet father shouting at him to get some glasses. The crowd suddenly swinging from one side to the other. It taught me something about people and myself that's really important to me as I think about Holy Week, that last week of Jesus' life. Oh, it had all seemed to start so well. People in the crowd on what we call Palm Sunday, shouting, "This is just the man we want to free us from the Romans, restore the kingdom that King David had." But then when he doesn't behave as they expected, not leading an insurrection, but getting himself arrested instead, well, within a few days, the Roman governor, Pilate, puts the question to them, a bit like an American president choosing which Thanksgiving turkey to pardon or who to give an amnesty to. Shall I let him go or Barabbas? And they went for the convicted robber Barabbas. What shall I do about Jesus? He asked. He's good for nothing. Execute him. And what I learned from all this is that the sad story of Holy Week is not about goodies and baddies. Still less is it about heaping blame on the Jewish people. It's about all of us, human nature, how we all get it wrong, get influenced by the wrong things or people, how we all fall short. That's what sin is about. So Jesus ends up on a cross. When people have said in the last sad year, where is God in all this? I think of Jesus, God with us, dying there in agony, gasping for breath, surrounded by strangers, feeling forsaken, not hitting back at that fickle and angry crowd, staying there, suffering and silent, with forgiving love strong enough to overcome evil and even death, as we'll celebrate on Sunday. Good for nothing? No, he's good news, good for the whole of creation and every single person in the world who needs to know relief from guilt and suffering and fear and have hope and peace in their life. That's what's good about today. Thank God it's not just Friday, it's Good Friday. May you feel able to share in that good news and have God's peace and hope in your heart in all that lies ahead.